Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine, and today I'm going to be giving you a review of Found. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe and hit that like button. It's free to do. It takes like 10 seconds and it helps the channel out a lot. So I would really appreciate it if you went on ahead and hit that like button and subscribed if you aren't already a subscriber. I know that I do a lot of soap reviews and spoilers and things like that. But I also know that when the soaps go off, you guys still watch TV and movies. So I'm going to be adding more TV and movie reviews as well. A lot of you know that I have been doing a review of The Irrational, also on NBC. I have not been impressed. And I have seen in the comments that people want to know what I think about Found. And so I watched it, and here we go. I'm going to let you know if I highly recommend the show or if I'm going to be not. So I'll start off with just letting you know this show felt really refreshing. The acting was really good. And despite the subject matter, it is filled with feel good moments that kept a smile on my face. This show begins with a rescue that showcases all the elements used to finding the missing people: the muscle, the tech support, the heartfelt reunions. It kind of reminds me of Queen Latifah's show, The Equalizer, over on CBS. A strong Black woman that can fight, leading the charge on saving the people who need the most with a strong tech support, and backup. I like The Equalizer, but this show is the one that actually put a smile on my face immediately. Shanola plays an unconventional hero, Gabby Mosley, a one-time kidnapping victim turned public relations specialist who now runs a firm dedicated to finding missing people. Right away, we get many of the main and supporting characters backstories of either being a former person that was missing or has a loved one that is missing. And the actors all play their characters with a passion that I rarely see. Like the entire cast gave passionate performances because this is a project you can tell they really believe in, and they understand that they're really talking about a lot of real life situations and a lot of real life things that are going on out there, and hopefully they do bring more attention to the missing, make people care more. But anyway, so I highly recommend this series. So if you like Scandal or The Equalizer, this show is for you, because Gabby also reminds me of a combination of Kerry Washington's character Olivia Pope and Queen Latifah's Robin McCall on The Equalizer. And that's a good thing. The end of the episode actually made me almost tear up. And that's not easy to do because I'm a writer, a producer, a director, all that good stuff. So when I watch TV shows and movies, I'm also watching from that perspective. And I have a tendency to break down productions in my experience with actors. And I sort of like have an insight that a lot of you've noticed about what happens behind the scenes. And so like my baby is always like, oh, now I can tell when there's an extra on the screen, they're not talking, so because that's the kind of stuff I talk about, and so I want to say that it's a great thing that I almost teared up, because I'm usually so focused on everything else that's going on in production that the production truly has to be good for me to not even think about production, lighting, sound, actors, things like that, because it's so good. I don't notice anything. I notice things that stand out. And usually the things that stand out usually aren't good things, because it kind of takes me out of the show or movie. So everything about this show, I loved. I was surprised that the twist with Mark Paul Gosselaar wasn't a main part of the storyline. They brought that in at the very end, but they spoiled it in the trailer. And that was actually the thing that hooked me. I got some serious Silence of the Lambs vibes with Gabby as the Clarice like character. And Mark, he plays a character called Sir, and he's like a Hannibal Lecter type character. And they left me looking forward to next week. And I'm also looking forward to seeing how the cast, the full supporting cast, and all of their subplots as they deal with their individual traumas, Zeke's agoraphobia, Lacey's feeling of safety, Margaret possibly getting answer about what happened to her son, Don being more open and less guarded. And I don't expect or want it to happen right away. I know it's a process and I'm here for it. As far as the relationships, we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. I kind of think Gabby and the police officer maybe a thing the show kind of started with them. They were sort of had like a flirtatious type air about them. And then the other characters, Zeke and Don, you know, I was getting, vibes like maybe they're gonna go there. So, we'll see how it all plays out. Let me know in the comment section if you thought that that last scene where Dawn was looking at Zeke on the monitors and she was like, you need to reach your hand out and blah, blah, blah. And I was getting little vibes that, they may go in that direction. Was it just me or did you get those vibes too? But anyway, they're rational. The verdict is still out on that. I think that's a work in progress. I'm giving that the 4-episode test. I'm also giving this a 4-episode test. If you like these reviews, I'll continue past the first 4 episodes, and we're just gonna have fun. And if you haven't done so, what you waiting for? Go ahead and watch The Found on NBC or just go to Peacock. I know a lot of you are Days of Lost fans that have Peacock now. Go on ahead and watch Peacock, and I think it's on Hulu too. So, there's lots of ways to see it. And I really think that this is a show that we should get behind and support. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.